Hi, my name is Mary.
And my name is Christine.
And we are sisters, and together we co-host the weekly podcast, Dawson Cries. Dear listeners, we are in Season 5, Episode 2. This episode is called The Lost Weekend. My sister and I started this podcast because life in 2016 was hard.
Oh.
It remained hard in 2017, harder in 2018, even harder still here in 2019.
Oh.
We're struggle busting our way through, reminiscing about some simpler times with the Dawson crew. We had never seen the show before, but we're loving it as a nice reprieve from the chaos of 2019 news cycle. So yeah, that's our whole deal. My sister Christine is going to take us on this wild ride of an intro for Season 5, Episode 2, The Lost Weekend.
Oh, buckle up, listeners, because we're going to take a really wild ride, like Mary just said. We're going all the way to Boston, Massachusetts, where we're joining Joey and the dirty dog himself.
He's dirty.
Oh, he's so dirty. They are hanging out in Joey's dorm room. They just had what sounds like a fantastic weekend together, which, listeners, if you remember from the first episode of the season, it ended with Joey leaving him a drunk dial breakup voicemail. So we know he has not listened to that yet, so that is hanging over their heads. That is drama. But no, they seem happy. They seem cheerful. She's talking about how she really has to drop her writing class, which I was surprised by because it seemed like that was an interesting class. And she got, a comment from the professor that she is a writer, but she's not having it. It's making her think about D too much, probably. So she's like, no, I got to drop this class. I only have an hour to do it. She procrastinated it, I guess. And Dawson's like, that's fine. I can entertain myself for an hour. So he makes a plan to, just do something on his own. And then he pulls out his cell phone, because we have those now. And
well, yeah, Jack and Jen splurged and bought him one.
Yeah, it's like the one person who did not need that, but there you go. And Joey's like, well, what are you doing with that phone? She's like all nervous. And Dawson's like, I'm just calling myself. I'm checking my messages. And listeners, everyone's breath caught at that moment. I mean, mine did. I was like, oh, crap. So Dawson calls, and he's like, I have a message. Oh, it's from you, Joey. And Joey's like, oh, no, don't listen to that, because when I called you on Friday night, I was really drunk. I should get the chance to remove what I said when I was drunk. And Dawson's like, yeah, you were drunk. Some guy was flirting with you. And Mary, I have to give you credit, because that nice guy that was flirting with Joey, he did sleep with a roommate.
Called it.
Oh, I did not see that coming. I was like, I thought he was just walking down the hall. No.
Totally called it. Christine, on the last episode, you called him the nerdiest boy you've ever seen.
He was so nerdy. Okay,
and he did sleep with Audrey.
So yeah, I'm shocked, because she's the coolest girl I've ever seen.
Yeah, but she's DTF.
Yeah, she is. I know. And opposites attract, She
doesn't care if you have an emo haircut or what.
Yeah, if you're really sensitive, really nerdy. But no, yeah, he definitely got down with her. And then Dawson finally gets to the end of the message where Joey's like, we're done. And Joey's like, Dawson, I'm sorry, I don't even remember what I said to you. And he's like, the gist of it was goodbye. All dramatic.
Oh, yeah, that was extra D dramatic.
Capital D drama.
An extra dose of the D, the dirty devil. Oh, it's funny seeing him do these really dramatic moments without being able to do the hair flip,
Yeah, his hair's so short right now.
I feel like he's forced to channel that energy into his acting rather than just acting with his hair. He has to act with his whole face and body.
Yeah, and his forehead. I feel like he's doing a lot of forehead work.
Oh, he's crinkling up his head like, no, I'm thinking hard.
Exactly. Yeah, facting. It was called that.
Oh, man. How do you forget? I'm like, how did Joey not see this coming? She says later, like, she thought he already listened to it. Don't you think that would be the first words out of his mouth?
Hell
like,
yeah,
what was she
Joey.
thinking was gonna... Did she kind of forget she sent it? Like, what?
I thought she legit forgot. Like, she was just drunk and blacked it out.
Yeah, blacked out, yeah.
No, I feel like that's a cop-out answer. I feel like she was just hoping it would never come up. Like,
girl,
beyond all sense, she's, like, in denial. She's like,
capital D denial.
You gotta be. I mean, that would be the first thing you say, for sure. Like, so I got your message.
Delete your messages. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole episode had me angry. So, listeners, I hope you turn the volume down because I'm going to be extra spicy this episode. Audrey interrupts this fight in her towel because she was rinsing off all that sex. And she's like, uh-oh, shit's going down, basically. Okay, also, basically, Jack basically invents Facebook in his analysis of the Chad Michael Murray, Jen, love situation. He's like, this boy's going to find out your details somehow. We're on a college campus. He's going to get your phone number. He's going to find out if you're single. Da-da-da. I'm like, okay, Mark Zuckerberg, look out. Or those twins, whoever they were, those twins that Mark Zuckerberg stole his ideas from.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Jack basically is like ahead of his time here. Jack, okay, this was like a funny moment. I was sad to learn this, but Jack has actually kissed more straight guys than Jen has this year.
That's a shame.
Jack hasn't kissed a goddamn one single or straight guy.
Jen. What the fuck?
Jen, come on, girl.
I'm not going to blame
But
Jen,
also,
though.
boys, what are you doing?
I'm going to blame straight men.
Blame the straight men.
They're really
straight men,
messing up.
Step up.
Yeah.
This isn't all men stop. This is all men step up. How are you letting Jen Lindley be single out here? Not even one little kiss?
It's mind-boggling. That's what it is.
Out of your mind.
I mean,
They're letting...
Jack's haircut is still a mess. And he's getting more action than Jen, whose hair looks really good. Sometimes she's had bad hair, but it looks really good now. Yeah.
She's good hair. We care about her sex life. we don't want her to be, a born again virgin. We want her to have a healthy sex life.
Yeah.
She deserves it. If anyone deserves it on the show, it's her.
Just like Jack. Yeah. I mean, encouraging her to be just a little bit sluttier.
Just a little bit.
Just a teensy bit.
Just a little bit. So anyway, tell us. We're telling you how we really feel. We're not holding anything back here.
We never do, listeners.
No. So Jack pulls out this huge map in the middle of campus because they're lost. Totally humiliating Jen. I mean, Jen's from New York. Like, if you're carrying around a map, it's just loser printed on your forehead. So she's like, no, we're not map people. We're just going to be lost with dignity. We're going to find our way there late. But while Jack's looking at the map, Jen looks in this window and sees Chad Michael Murray, a.k.a. Charlie, DJing at the local student radio station. And she's like, oh my God, it's him. I'm like, oh, he's so hot. And then Chad Michael Murray makes a little sign that says, get in here, puts it up on the window, upside down, of course, because he's not that smart. He's just hot. He doesn't really have the brains. And Jack's like, get in there, girl. And basically that's what happens.
Yeah, this was very reminiscent of when she and Jack were stalking her therapist.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. It does have those undertones.
A little bit. It reminded me of it a bit. Except Chad Michael Murray is totally into it. I liked the sign. I thought that was cute. Mm-hmm. It's aw. And then I think we're with Joey, and she's stalking her teacher, trying to get him to sign the pass that will let her drop his class.
Right.
And she's basically telling him, yeah, I want to drop. And he's like, no, why don't you drop something useless, like basket weaving or women's studies? Joey's
Girl!
I know. It's she's like, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that or pretend I didn't hear it. And I'm like, no.
Get all the way out of here. Fuck this guy. Ken Marino, what were you thinking?
I would drop that class like a hot potato.
You are done, sir.
Yeah.
What does he have them reading? All men, probably. Probably all straight white men on that syllabus.
Oh, you know it.
Women's studies, useless. You know this teacher's trouble. I think we're supposed to like him, but I fucking hate him.
He's bad. I mean, he's
bad to the bone.
He's bad news. He seems cool, but he seems very creepy. Like,
He's creeps.
I'm
He's
getting
creeps.
big creep vibes off this
It's
guy.
not normal for an adult man to be that interested in the kisses of an 18-year-old. I'm sorry.
No, it's really upsetting. And, like,
It's
why does he
bizarre.
have... He's so busy. Clearly, all these students want to talk to him, and he only talks to Joey.
Yeah, it's freak. It's not good.
It's freaky deaky, Mary.
Spooky dooky. We're getting into spooky dooky holiday season coming up.
Oh, my God. I can feel it. I'm actually getting pumped about that.
Yeah,
I wore red eyeshadow yesterday to get in the mood.
Nice. Oh, that's fun.
It was fun. I was like, you know what? It's almost Scorpio season. Scorpio's rising, baby.
Scorpio rising. But yeah, like this fucking jerk ass teacher. He's like, yeah, you know, a lot of people drop my class, but it always feels like I'm getting dumped by my first girlfriend. I'm like,
red flag.
what the fuck is wrong with you? You're so disgustingly unprofessional. Can I get the dean in here? Because your ass needs to be fired.
Yeah, get him out. That's not okay.
This is a Me Too story waiting to happen. I don't like this guy. I don't like him one bit.
Dawson, meanwhile, is hanging out with Audrey during the day. I mean, I guess she said, like, oh, why don't you go on a campus tour? And he was like, yeah, I'll do that. That's when, like, Joey stormed out of the room in the first scene. But they meet at some kind of, like, statue thing, and no one else is there. And then, like, a lot of back and forth to discover very obviously that she's actually the campus tour guide. So they decide, she's like, all right, I'm gonna lead you around campus. And before they go, they talk about Joey. And, you know, because Aubrey's got Audrey. I keep calling her Aubrey. Audrey. It's just not Drake.
Oh.
Audrey. Like, you know, she's been a roommate for a month. She's gotten to know Joey a bit. And Dawson I think he asked her, do you ever find yourself wondering how someone so smart can be so stupid? It's like, ooh.
It's like, D, you're one to talk. You dumbass motherfucker. Right?
Yeah, Dawson is, I mean, yeah.
Who's the idiot who got on a plane to come over to a girl? It's not even come over visit a girl. It's not his girlfriend.
Yeah, true.
That's you, buddy. Look in the mirror.
He got fired from an unpaid internship on the first day.
He got played.
So, yeah, Dawson, keep your comments to yourself.
Yep.
But Audrey doesn't care. She's excited. She's like, get ready because I'm going to rock your world. I'm going to show you this campus. You're going to learn everything about it. It's going to be great. So they go off on their little tour, Mir.
Their little adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so then we're back in the DJ booth. DJ Charlie XCX is, he's, you know, he's got his radio voice on, similar to how we do right now.
True. Got the headphones. Yeah.
Headphones on. And he's like, okay, everyone, I want to play the oldest sad bastard weepy mopey ass music you've ever heard. I'm like, what kind of emo shit is this?
You know that kid from the party is like, fuck yeah, this is my shit.
Yes, exactly. All these 17-year-olds crying into their cereal or whatever Monday morning. He's like, yeah, we're going to play the Smiths, Girlfriend in a coma, and we're going to cry about it. Yeah, punk rock, baby. And Jen, like, hijacks the microphone, turns it on. She's like, we're not playing that. No Smiths, no crying. And then they have like some on-air flirty banter about, you know, where he's like, well, I know that people want to be sad on a Monday morning. And she's like, well, what are they sad about? Missed opportunities? Or maybe the things they regret that they didn't do over the weekend? Like asking out a hot girl, you know, I'm like ad-libbing, but it's like that.
No, that's right. Yeah.
And Charlie's like, well, what if that hot girl had a hotter, even hotter boyfriend? And Jen's like, oh, I guess a lot of people on this campus are intimidated by gay men in Abercrombie sweaters. And he's like, oh, I'm such a fucking idiot. And then he plays the Smiths anyway. And they stare gooey-eyed at each other from across the table.
Yeah, Jen, so fucking smooth. I was impressed.
Oh, she's smooth.
Really impressed with that.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh, for sure.
That's ballsy. And I was impressed that Charlie rolled with it. He was cool about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he could hang with what she was doing. And then he played the Smiths, but then he did say he would play the Ramones after, I think. So there was some compromise there. But yeah, she's like, no, we're doing this live in front of all of college, baby.
Yeah, that's good entertainment. She's a good content creator. I'll say that.
Oh, I know. If I were listening, I'd be hooked.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening?
Bring back Jen Lindley.
Yo, she should be a regular on the show now for sure.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so Pacey is on his like little boat.
Mary, did you expect? I didn't expect this sight.
No. Okay. Also, this blonde girl he's dating now looks a lot like Andy. I was like, Andy's back.
Thought it was Andy at first.
Nope, it's just an Andy lookalike. Don't get too excited. Okay, now this is weird. Like, they're fighting over a topless Polaroid of this girl, Melanie, that they took on a nude beach. And she's like, no, I don't want you to have it. And he's like, it's mine. And then she's like, okay, just hide it from my uncle. I mean, it was just kind of stupid.
Yeah, is that his boss's niece?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I get. The owner of the yacht.
Yeah.
So he's, like, working on this yacht, and it's the owner's niece.
Yeah.
That he's cavorting with.
He is cavorting for sure.
Oh, they're cavorting, all right. So basically, she wants to get dinner with him, and he's like, nah, I don't do fancy dinners. And she's like, wear the shirt that I bought for you. And I'm like, uh-oh, you're already in, like, a weird classist relationship. This isn't going to go well.
Oh, my God.
I feel like whenever girls buy shirts for guys, it's not a good sign.
I've bought shirts before, but they're always, like, dumb t-shirts that I think are funny. They're not, like...
I mean, I've bought clothes for a guy, but it's usually something they wanted.
Yeah. Well,
or something that's already, their style.
I think that it would look good on them and they would like it. Yeah, it's not like...
And they would like it. Yeah, but
this
is
wear
clearly...
some terrible shirt.
Yeah, this is clearly something he doesn't want.
Yeah, she screams very rich.
Right.
Like... And she it
felt
3 names, clear sign of a rich person.
Right. It felt like she was saying, I know that you don't have any clothes that I won't be embarrassed by. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, especially seeing what Pacey was wearing later.
Right.
You're like, oh, I've never seen Pacey in khakis.
Seen Pacey in chinos.
Like, what is that?
Yeah, so then Dougie strolls up. We got another Dougie
I didn't expect to see
house.
Dougie either. I was like, what? Everyone is in Boston.
Dougie's back. Back again.
I love Dougie. I just like saying Dougie, actually.
Yeah, I like Dougie Fresh, too. He's back.
Dougie Fresh.
I don't know. This was a weird scene. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I could do my best. I mean, Dougie comes over to the boat, and he just immediately is like, Pacey, what are you doing with your life? And
I know. They always have this fucking conversation.
Damn, yeah, it's like heavy, brother.
How many times?
Yeah, and he says, like, you have to think about the future. You've been, like, fucking around on this boat all summer, but you haven't been working in 3.5 weeks. Your tan is fading. You gotta think about the next step, Pacey. And Pacey's like, no, man. I mean, there's a lot of people here with yachts. I'm gonna get another assignment. I'll captain another boat. And Dougie's like, Pacey, don't you wait on the rich. Which I did like that advice.
I like that advice too, but
yeah,
he wants them to work in a restaurant. Who the fuck does he think he's gonna be waiting on there?
Yeah,
the rich.
The rich eat out. Okay, we know.
You know what I mean? I'm like, he's still gonna be waiting on people.
Yeah. So I mean, Doug, I like the sentiment, but I don't know if I like your plan. And then Pacey has like this great moment of zen when Doug says something about how like the yacht thing, it can't be permanent. Pacey's like, Doug, nothing is permanent. I was like, ooh, drop the mic.
Enlightened.
Drop some knowledge on Doug.
Boom. Oh, but you know what was funny? I was just thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Like, maybe Dougie's plan isn't for Pacey to wait on the rich, but he wants him to be working in the restaurant business so he can eat the rich.
Eat the rich?
Yeah, like feet, like,
Like cannibalism?
Yeah.
Mary!
You know that? Isn't that a saying, eat the rich?
Oh, well, yeah, it probably is. It probably is.
Isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, eat the rich or kill the. I don't know, something like that.
Oh, something.
But okay, maybe I butchered it.
No, you're probably right. I probably just haven't.
But I'm like, is Dougie the cannibal cop?
I haven't heard in that context. I really didn't expect you to say that. Yeah,
I know. I was unexpected.
It threw me. Just like seeing Doug stroll up, I was like shocked.
Well, listeners, if you thought that was a good quip,
tweet it, Mary.
Tell me about it on Twitter because
yes.
Christine didn't give that the credit it deserved. I don't think.
No, I know, but I do. I like the sentiment when I see that on Twitter. Whenever anyone's like, "How will we pay for this?" and someone's like, "The rich
eat the rich."
Like, yeah, that's exactly right. There is. Oh yeah, I have to shout this out. So it'll be a quick detour, but there's like this Twitter. We're from Pennsylvania. I'm sure you all know this. There's this awesome Twitter account. It's like the Pennsylvania Treasury or something. And they keep tweeting about how Jeff Bezos has enough money to end world hunger, and every day he wakes up and decides not to do it. And I'm just like, slow clap, because please, like, keep saying that. It's so true. So Jeff Bezos is the richest, probably, if he's not the richest man alive, he's close. And be more responsible, Jeff Bezos. I'm gonna call you out on the pod.
You're being called out, sir.
I hope you're listening right now, and you're gonna.
We're not afraid of you.
Change your ways.
We're not scared of Jeff Bezos on Dawson Cries. Come at us, bro.
Yeah, come at us. Treat your workers like human beings, and
give them bathroom breaks for God's sake. Did you see that? When he had like the bots that were pretending to be Amazon workers.
No,
that was like the funniest shit in the world. He had all these bots going out tweeting about how they loved their jobs, but it was all these different accounts. Like, I'm a grandma and I love working at Amazon, and it would be like a picture of like a young like dude. I think you got your bots mixed up.
Like Jacob Wool or something. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was like a big fail. It was really funny.
Really funny.
Or they would see like different pictures, like different accounts saying the exact same thing.
Wow. Jeff Bezos sloppy.
Pretty humiliating. Richest man alive can't even buy a halfway decent bot. That's pretty pathetic.
That's pretty embarrassing. That really
embarrassed for you, sick burn.
Tells a lot
your
about
bald head.
Feel that burn, man.
Yeah, well, see, this is what talking about the rich gets us. Now we're on a tirade, so we got to get back.
All right. Yeah, let's steer this ship back to Boston. So yeah, Dougie. Yeah. I mean, Dougie is pressing Pacey. He's like, "You got to go see a man about a job. See this guy.
Come see this chef I know."
Yeah, it's like. Pacey's like, what? I'm not going to go see a guy. He's like, you have to see the guy or I'm not going to leave you alone. Pacey's like, fine, I'll see the guy.
Yeah, fine, whatever, bro. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, get off my dock.
Get off my case. So then we've got Joey waiting in line to drop his class. It is a crazy, crazy long line.
Yeah, the camera was like going wild with all that like look at all the people on the stairs.
At the stairwell shot. Whoop whoop. Pretty funny.
That's the longest line I think I've ever seen.
It's a long line for sure. So Dawson confides in Audrey that he's not as smitten with USC as he'd hoped he'd be. There's too many freaking posers like Kirsten Smith, a.k.a. Kiwi. who apparently is great friends with Audrey from or not great friends with Audrey. Knows Audrey from high school. And Audrey said she was a poser then, she a poser now. And Dawson's like, I think maybe it's a curse to have have good friends from high school because no one that you meet after that can compare. I'm like, Dawson, you're so fucking pathetic.
Yeah, and you're talking to someone you just met. You're making her feel like shit.
Yeah, right?
It's like, come on, Dawson.
It's like, Dawson, come on,
Think
man.
before you speak.
Yeah.
But Audrey is so sweet. She's like, just tells him straight up she's worried about him. I was like, wow. And Dawson, of course,
I know. It's like, Dawson, that's not a good sign.
No, it's not a good sign. But he's like, oh, finally someone cares about me. And I was like, Dawson, the whole show is about you and your creek. Like,
Dawson, the title of the show, how much more of a narcissist could you be?
Yeah. It's like, calm down. Everyone cares about you and your feelings.
You're already the creek manager. Now you need even more attention. Enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're at the restaurant. The waitresses are being briefed on the menu by the chef when Pacey walks in. They offer him some rabbit because that's what they're cooking up that day. Pacey's like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll eat anything that's free. And, basically same.
Yeah,
oh my
same.
God. I've been eating $1 lunches all week because there's like this app that you can download and you get $1 lunch all this week. So
Mary, that's
by
a
the time
great
this
deal.
airs, I know, by the time this airs, it'll be over. But I got dumplings today for $1.
Dang.
And yesterday I had a chicken sandwich for $1. It was pretty good.
I'm jealous. That's really cool.
Tomorrow I'm going to get another something for $1. I don't know what yet.
Well,
something.
report back next week on the pod.
I will. I'm leaving a tip too, so it's like $2, but but it's pretty good deal.
That's funny, Mary.
It's a pretty good deal.
Oh my God. Yeah. Would you eat? What did Pacey call it? Thumper. Would you eat Thumper for $1?
For $1?
Yeah.
No.
You would not.
I don't really
you wouldn't
want to eat rabbit. I mean, maybe if it was like a really fancy chef, yeah. But if they were literally selling it for $1, I don't think I would trust it.
So if Lunch App tomorrow is like, oh, it's rabbit, you're gonna be like, nah.
Well, you have a lot of options.
Oh.
You can choose anywhere you want to go.
Like you have to eat the rabbit.
You don't have to.
But
eat
it's
the
only
rabbit.
$1. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Probably not, though.
Well, Mary, if they have rabbit tomorrow, one of your dares is you have to order it.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
you dare in the middle of the pod.
Whoa. You're going rogue. This is unprecedented. Unprecedented daring.
Yeah, I know. At the moment, it seemed right, so I had to do it.
Okay. I hear you. So basically this great job that Dougie's offering Pacey is to be the new dishwasher at this restaurant.
It seems like a golden opportunity if you're trying to build a good future.
Yeah.
I mean, not to turn down dishwashing at all, but...
Yeah, that was my first job, was dishwasher.
Yeah, a lot of people do that at first. But Doug, the way he was talking about, think about your future.
Yeah, and also, like, it's not... like, Pacey already has it. Like, I'm sure, like, working on the yacht, like, probably pays better.
I know.
To be honest.
Yeah, those guys are loaded. Although maybe they're really stingy. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? So basically Pacey's like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. I already have a job. And the chef's like, yeah, and you're completely the bomb in the middle of the ocean. I'm like,
that.
What?
The bomb in the middle.
What? This chef was weirdo.
This chef was crazy. Yeah, he was funny.
He was strange.
Yeah, well, it made sense what he said later on about his, like, drinking and howling at the moon. I could see you doing that.
That was even weirder
It
than
was
ever.
so weird, but I was just like, okay, it fits. I don't know. Yeah, he was a strange bird.
Yeah, extremely.
But very sure of himself and cocky.
And kind of cute.
Yeah, I mean, I could see him doing well with the female staff.
With the ladies.
Yeah.
So then Jen's up in Charlie's room. Look out. And she's noticing that he has like a lot of feminist books in his dorm room. And she's like, what's going on here? And he's like, not everything's a conspiracy. Some things just are. I love the Beastie Boys and Dolly Parton equally. Oh my God, Christina, this was really a hard scene to watch. He wants to play the original I Will Always Love You for Her, Dolly Parton's, first version. He gives this insanely patronizing speech about music to her. It was like Dawson reborn, Dawson 2.0 coming out with this. It was problematic. He's like, you will truly understand for perhaps the first time in your entire life what it means not to suck. And at that point, your entire universe will turn upside down. And everything that used to seem wrong to you will suddenly seem right.
Mary.
I was like, who dropped acid 10 minutes ago? What are you talking about?
It maybe embarrassed me a little because it reminded me of when I was young, like his age. And how obsessed I would get with music and like art or whatever. And I feel like I've made the same exact speech to people.
It was embarrassing.
It's cringeworthy to look back and be like, oh yeah, I've done that.
It was almost like Natalie Portman, watch out. This was like the Shins Will Change Your Life on crack.
Exactly. I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Right?
It's so true. Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like young people do that.
It's true. It's very true. It's very true.
And it really seemed to work on Jen.
Yeah, Jen was eating it up. I was like, girl, come on, you're better than this.
She's just blinded by how hot he is, I think.
He's not even that hot, though. That's the shameful secret here. He's not even that hot.
Compared to Henry?
Does he have a great body?
Yes.
He's got a little baby lip, and
he's got like an elfin nose.
His hair is kind of a mess.
His hair is stupid.
He kind of looks like Link.
He does. He looks like an elf. He does.
He looks like Link.
He also has like a wrist cuff on that's very elfish too.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think this is the first guy we've seen in his boxers on Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, I think it might be. I was like, damn, and Jen couldn't stop looking either.
Yeah, she was like face to face.
Jen, get a good look, girl.
Oh, it like shocked her. She had to startle away.
Oh my god,
so funny. But no, she just plants one on him. She's like, talk music to me, baby.
Yeah, well, yeah, they have a bit before that where she's like, I thought people, not music, were for subverting expectations and blowing your mind.
Woo.
And then he basically like insults her a little bit, and then she makes out with him, and then she's like, I came here from a small town. I like to knit, and I live with my grandmother, and that really gets him horny. And then they really go at it, right?
It's so true. Yeah, their chemistry is crazy, even though what they're saying is strange.
Not hot at all.
It's like not what you think would do it for you.
Oh,
but
God. Yeah.
Well, Jen has the same amount of kisses as Jack now. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Jack just kissed Toby, so
right.
They're tied, baby. We'll see. We'll see who wins at the end of season 5.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, so Joey's calling up Dee.
Oh, Mary, can we mention Joey's phone case is so lame.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
It was like the dorky ones, like your dad would have, like the black leather cover.
Christine, Dad bought us those for like flips.
Oh, it was that one. It was so lame.
Yeah, we had those, absolutely.
I probably didn't even put it on my phone.
Well, that's what you always have a broken ass phone.
I know. Well, now I know. I had a terrible phone break, but now I have a case and a glass thing. But I just saw, like, a tweet. Apparently, Lana Del Rey still has the same phone that I just traded in, and hers was also cracked. So it's like, I don't feel as bad.
Yeah, you're like, Lana gets it.
I know. I was like, yeah, it was a good phone. You don't need a case.
That's funny. It's already broken. What do I need a case for?
Yeah. I just had to shout that out. That case made me laugh.
No, you should. You should. On her lame-ass phone, she calls up the D. And Audrey immediately snags the phone out of Dee's hand and hangs up on Joey because they're right behind her in line. And then Joey just basically runs out of the line and is like, Audrey, hold me place. And like a good roommate, Audrey agrees. And Joey's like instantly jealous of Audrey. She's, this is like the whole Jen thing over again. Like these characters haven't worked on their issues, so their cycles are repeating. Joey's like, she flirts with everybody, animal, vegetable, mineral. And then they have like a big fight about the relationship again, and I'm so bored by it, I can't even get into it.
I know, Dawson and Joey, they really have talked about it. And it was funny, in the very first scene, I think Dawson was like, I thought we discussed it. I thought we'd made a decision.
Oh.
And Joey's like, no, we'll never make a decision.
I know. They really won't. They should actually never speak to each other again.
That would
be
the best. Yeah, it would be for the
best.
best.
That's the best course of action.
Yeah. But I know, I did get vibes with Audrey and Dee before, and I was like, aw.
I know.
They were cute. They had good banter.
Yeah,
it seemed
they
easy.
Did. He seemed comfortable around her.
Yeah. She's worried about him. He loves that.
He loves that. I wouldn't want to do that to Audrey, though. She deserves more.
Oh, no, she does.
He doesn't even know how to lay the D.
No.
He's never had sex before.
Yeah, she would have a lot of education to do. I'm sure she can do it. She's cut out for it, but that's not fun.
No.
But yeah, Dawson's like, yeah, I know she flirts with everyone. I think it's great.
Yeah, you loved it.
It was really cute.
I think it's great.
I like the flirtiness.
Yeah.
But did Joey tell him she still wants to go their separate ways, like right there? That seemed intense.
Girl, I don't know. I couldn't even
it's hard to even pay attention. I was
like, this means nothing. We're halfway through the episode. Some other shit's gonna go down.
Yeah.
This is a pre-fight for the fight that's gonna happen later, and then there's gonna be another fight tomorrow.
It's just gonna be fights.
It's never gonna end.
Fights until the finale. That's what's gonna happen.
Forever fights.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, I think, is Joey back with this Wilder guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, she's at
she's
the
in
front
the
of the line.
line. Finally makes it. Yeah, and she gets a shocking revelation from the woman at the desk because
Yep.
Mr. Wilder signed his name Oscar Wilde. What a smartass! So she can't.
What a dip. I can't with him.
She can't drop the class.
What a little dip.
That's sneaky. Like, dude.
I hate this guy.
Come on. Like, that's really not cute.
That's so manipulative.
Yeah. Well, like, why?
She doesn't.
I wouldn't
You know
check.
what, Wilder? No means no. She's not interested in your class.
Yeah, you're a creep.
You freaking creepo.
So,
We see right through. We
so
see right through you.
Yeah.
Ken.
Is that his name, Ken?
That's the actor's name. Is Ken.
Oh, okay. Ken, wow. It sounds like a, I don't know, like a porn name to me.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Oh, listeners.
Yeah, okay, so Pacey's in the fancy restaurant with Melanie. He hates it. He's complaining about it.
Yeah, he's like, this is no ice house.
Right, yeah. We find out that Melanie's in law school, and then the check comes, and Pacey reaches for it, and she immediately is like, oh, no, I'm paying for this. And basically, like, Pacey's got a sugar mama. She's like, I have a trust fund, and
a credit
I have all this
card.
money, and a credit card, and she's like, and you are my cute slacker boyfriend. And I'm like, that's gotta hurt. Like, that's really rude.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'd be like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, and then she's like, when your ship finally comes in, you can buy me gumbo. I was like, that is so fucking mean,
Yeah,
right?
We hate you, Melanie.
Yeah, Melanie, you suck. Eat the rich. Eat Melanie.
Eat the rich. Eat the rich.
Eat the rich.
See, I know, I'm on board with that. That was gross.
Yeah, that sucked.
Pacey's like, get me the F out of here.
He's like, fuck you, girl. Jen leaves him fucking naked in Charlie's bed.
Oh yeah, girl.
Oh my god, she's freaking out. Oh my god. He doesn't remember anything that she told him the night before about living with her grandma, about being best friends with Jack. I'm like, okay, this guy's not paying attention to you. Dump his ass, right?
Yeah, he forgot. And Mary, I don't even think it was a whole night. I think it was a nap. I think they fell asleep because she said it was 5 and they had to get home for dinner. So it's even worse. It was like only a couple hours.
This guy's a loser. Jen, you can do better.
He is as dumb as he looks. It's sad to report. But Jen, I think she saw him in those boxers and was just like, I can't resist. So she jumps right back in the sheets. I can't really blame her.
Well, I mean, I don't blame her either. But, you know, it's... she's going to regret it, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
I hope she does it. I want Jen to be happy more than anything. But, you know.
I know, they have really good chemistry. But if he really is, like, if he does turn out to be shallow... I mean, she was really upfront with him. She doesn't want that kind of guy.
Yeah, she said what she wanted. You better be listening, Charlie. But, I mean, Becca kind of warned us. She tweeted out this and she said, don't let Chad Michael Murray's good looks, you know, blind you to the fact that he's a douche. So
Becca, yeah.
I feel like we've been warned. Like, now I'm viewing him through that douchey lens. And
it's true. I know.
It.
If Becca hadn't said that, I might have given him some slack. Been like, oh, it's okay.
But now we're like, no.
But no
slack at all.
Yeah. All men stop. We gotta say
all
it.
men stop. She's like, oh yeah. So Jen's like, okay, you can have my number. And he's like, why would I want to call you? You're right here.
Yeah,
boy,
and then he like,
no, boy, bye.
He like shuts the door and they,
And then they go at it again. Well, Jen's eating it up, so girl, I hope it's good.
Yeah.
So Joey confronts her professor. This guy's a total controlling jerk. And he's like, you know, Joey Potter, I have a feeling that you only do things that you know you can do well. I think you only want to drop my class because you're gonna get a C. And then she just like goes on this like really unhinged rant about how she had to waste her entire day waiting in line. And the boy from her story is visiting, and it's going to make her ruin her chances with getting any clarity with him. And you can tell this creepy professor is like, yes, tell me more about your childhood romance. So gross. And then he's like, write down everything you're feeling about the D. What?
Mary, what grows me out so much, at one point he said that his blood races at how she can use an apostrophe properly. I'm like, whoa.
Ooh, that's
Your blood races to your dick? Like,
yeah. Oh my God, Christine! I didn't even think about that.
I mean,
Ew.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I hope not.
Creepy as fuck. It's like,
Creepy as fuck indeed.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that was kind of like a power play. Like,
Yes.
force her to sit there and write when he knows there's a boy waiting. And he has like some smile, like a controlling, freaky smile on his face. I'm like,
I don't like this.
yeah,
I'm
I'm getting vibes.
I'm getting bad vibes.
Ugh.
Okay, so then Audrey and Dawson are like looking over the scenic overlook, joking about how they should make out. I'm like, uh-oh,
Yeah,
trouble.
Took him to the suicide makeout spot.
I know, I was like, what? Extremely strange. Yeah, so basically they just like are having a good chat. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then it goes back. Well, yeah. Do you have more there?
Oh, well, yeah. They're joking about making out, and then Audrey's like, "No, I wouldn't do that to Joey because she deep down would be upset. Like she does care about you." And then they start talking about Dawson and his life, and he's like telling her all about the story, and she's like, "What about LA and how he likes it?" And she's like, "Well, do you think he'll go back?" She means to the job. Dawson's like, thinks he means to LA. And she's like, oh, shit. Like, are you considering moving to Boston?
Yeah.
D kind of is considering that.
That's so stupid.
I'm going to be really sad if he does.
Well, kind of seems like he does. But it's really, really, really stupid.
It's like, Dawson, just try. Make a go of it. You're in LA. You have a great...
It's your dream.
Yeah, you're in a great school. Who cares about the internship? You're not going to learn anything from that guy anyway.
Yeah.
So... Boo-hoo. I'm going to be... Yeah, I was like, the high hopes we had for season 5 might be dashed by next episode.
I know.
Like, more of the same. Here we go. The writers were probably freaked the fuck out. We're like, we can't rely on this plot anymore? What are we going to do?
I know, right? What else is there if there isn't this one conversation that's in every episode?
Yeah, or like if Dawson is all by himself, like what happens to the rest of the characters? It's not Dawson's creep.
Well, you know what? That's a good point.
Yeah. They should have thought of that. Send someone else to California with them. I don't know.
Yeah! Introduce some new characters for him in LA.
I know. It'd be interesting.
It's just pissing me off.
Yeah, this is not real life at all.
This sucks. So, this sucks. Yeah, then the teacher's having like a creepy chat with Joey. I didn't like it.
Mary, me neither.
He's just talking about how she's being vulnerable and she's finally able to differentiate what's important from what's not, and he gives her an A- on her rewrite.
Yeah, gives her a pat on the back. I was like, oh.
Ugh. And he signs her drop form because he knows now that he's given her some affirmation that she's not going to drop the class.
Oh, yeah. It's a total, like it is. He's got this power control thing. Yeah, manipulating
Yeah, it's
her.
Gross. I hate it.
It's irresponsible and it's creepy.
Yeah, I'm angry.
You're an adult man. It doesn't have a family. It's like, what are you doing?
Yes! I know. Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Go home to your child, sir.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
So, Pacey goes back to the restaurant. He's having a chat with the chef. And basically, Pacey is like, well, I was on a boat and I can cook any kind of fish. So you should let me be a cook. I can, cut your vegetables. I can do whatever. But I don't want to be a dishwasher. I want to be a cook. And the chef is like, if you show up on time, you can have any job in this place, including mine. I'm like, what? I was like, I've worked in a few restaurants. Every chef I've met, even at a motherfucking Ruby Tuesday, is the most arrogant, narcissistic bastard I've ever met. Like, They're not like, you could have my job. They're like, you're a piece of shit and I'm the king. That's what chefs are like. They're not like, this is so unreal. This is the most unrealistic thing on the show. What did you think?
I was like, he was way too cocky to say that, I thought.
Yeah.
And then, I did like how Pacey, we get to see him be his charming self again. Like, he can talk his way into a lot of good things. And he has that great sense of humor. So I think he won the chef over because of that.
That's true.
So that was fun to see. And then the chef is the guy that howls at the moon. So, like, I don't know. He's the oddball.
That doesn't mean he's not going to be an arrogant bastard.
Yeah, I know. He did seem really arrogant, too, in the first scene. But...
Well, I don't even think so, because when Pacey called him chef, he was like, oh, I prefer cook. And I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right either.
Well, yeah, you're right. I feel like he would have preferred chef if he were really cocky. Yeah.
Right. I don't know.
But he sounds also like he's actually, like, a criminal somehow.
What?
Well, didn't Pacey say, like... Or no, the chef said himself... Oh, most people that work in the kitchen are running from the law. It's like, what?
Oh.
I don't know. This guy, I'm excited to see what kind of crazy antics are going to happen here.
I mean, he's cute, so I'm down for it. You can keep him on the show.
And that little apron.
Yeah. Oh my god, also, can we talk about how Jen was randomly wearing an apron in her scene with Chad Michael Murray? Why was she wearing an apron?
When was that? Was she wearing an apron?
When she gets out of his bed after the nap.
Oh, that
she
was
has like a dress
wrap skirt, I think.
Oh, it looks like she was wearing an apron.
Yes, it did look like an apron. But no, I think it was one of those wrap skirts.
Really confusing.
Yeah.
So like Pacey has this weird conversation with one of the waitresses who's outside smoking. And she's like, chicks dig the chef. And this is another man who has a wife and kids, right? The chef?
Yeah, because he told Pacey he got married, and he was like, "Who would marry you?" The guy
right. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, and then I was like, okay, well, so he's a cheat too, great. And then the waitress, I don't know, she's kind of hyping Pacey up about working there. She's like, doesn't matter where you are, but who you're with, and we're a cool group of people. You're gonna have a great time working here. We all smoke, so here's some ciggies. That's also super accurate. My first job when I was in the dishwasher, I was probably like 13. And people came up to me and they're like, you're going to have to start smoking. And I'm like, fuck no. But like, it was like literally a conversation that happened.
Oh my God.
Like, everyone smokes in this industry. I'm like, this is an after school job. I'm not becoming a smoker.
Yeah, like, this is not my future.
Crazy.
That's funny. And you were 13? That's, wow.
I was young. Like, oldest probably 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Probably not 13.
But still.
You probably have to be 15 or 16 to get a job.
And you have to be 18 to buy cigarettes, so.
Right, exactly. Yeah, well, I'm sure they would have bought them for me. That was a weird place.
That is crazy.
Oh, you know what? I drove there, so I must have been 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, must have been 16. I'm like, I was 11. I was working at the restaurant. I was young, though. But,
Did you get a work permit?
Yeah. So then also the waitress like teases Pacey about the fancy shirt that his girlfriend bought him, and she's like, you might want to wear a different shirt tomorrow.
Pacey's like, no kidding.
He's already getting rinsed, you know?
He's getting
They're dunking on him.
But kind of getting flirted with, too.
Yes, yeah, he is kind of getting flirted with.
Yeah, because
it's you know, they're doing with Pacey what they should be doing with Dawson.
Oh,
they're filming Pacey with new people.
Yeah, it's true.
They should be doing that shit with Dawson.
Yeah, no, Dawson's in a spiral with Joey.
Ugh, forever.
Man.
In that vortex.
It's like, I don't know, it's like a law of nature. They can't oppose each other. They're like magnets. But I did like when that waitress was like, or Pacey was talking about his type.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, my type isn't the kind of girl who smokes. And then at the end of their conversation, she's like, here, hold these for me. Gives him her cigarettes. She's like, when I ask for them tomorrow, don't give them back. Ooh.
Yeah, that was flirty.
That was very flirty.
That was some flirty behavior.
I liked it. Yeah. I liked it.
I liked it too.
So Pacey,
that was a good move.
Pacey's future looks bright.
Yeah, like kind of the brightest of everyone.
It's so true.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I don't even want to talk about this. I'm so angry.
Mary, are you going to start yelling?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
So basically, Audrey is the bearer of bad news. She tells Joey that Dawson left. This is like the weirdest scene I've ever watched. She's like, he left. And Joey's like, you're lying. And she's like, where is he? And she's like, where else? He's at the airport. And then Joey runs off. It was just so weird because they have like kind of a long conversation about Dawson before she did this really urgent, he's at the airport. It was like the dumbest shit.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
Anyway.
Yeah. I was like, is Audrey trying to like get a sense of Joey's, how she feels about it?
I just had no clue what was going on. It was just a mess. So Joey goes to the airport because of course she does. I just am so pissed.
I loved how as soon as she gets, we don't see them like see each other. They're just sitting in the terminal talking about Jen and Jack. I was like, this is so dumb. It's like,
I know. I'm like, why are you talking about Jen and Jack and Grams?
It really.
They have more important shit to talk about.
I know,
right
like,
before this flight takes off. The Grams.
You two, God.
Yeah, just hurry up. Oh my God. So
that was ridiculous.
Basically, she says something about like having them there helps her separate what matters from what doesn't. She's like quoting that creep slimeball professor. And Dawson's like, well, what matters to you? And she's like, you. And then he's like, as long as I live, I will never understand you. I mean, Joey's got Dawson questioning everything. Got him questioning whether his name's Dawson, whether he even ever owned a creek, whether he wants to live in LA, be a filmmaker, his lifelong dream, or whether he wants to just bum around Boston doing God knows.
Dawson has embodied the question mark GIF this episode.
He's question mark GIF heart and soul. He's driving me crazy. He doesn't want to wake up. I don't want to wait. He doesn't want to wake up in 4 years and be strangers from Joey. And I'm like, why the fuck not? You guys are not good together.
Yeah, there's a lot of fish in the sea, Dawson.
Yeah, a lot, Dawson. And they're at college waiting for you in California. California girls, man.
Yeah, like what? You know it'll be fun.
I'm so angry right now.
Yeah, this was...
I literally wrote down, he better get his ass on that plane.
I know. I was like, please get on that flight.
Next thing I wrote, what the fuck? Last thing I wrote, I am so angry, period.
I was so angry.
He doesn't get on the plane. Get on the fucking plane. I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him.
I know. It's kind of like, if you haven't figured it out by now, you're never gonna. You're not. No. It's just not going to happen.
She fucked your best friend, man.
Give it time. Maybe in 4 years, you'll meet again. And you'll be able to, like, get over the high school stupidness.
Talk at Christmas.
Yeah. Give it at least a month. It's only October.
If I was Mitch and Gail, I would disown D.
Oh, my God. Mitch and Gail, or Mitch is going to flip.
He bought him a MacBook.
Yeah. He was like, I gave up that T, whatever it was.
T90 or something.
T something stupid? Yeah. Like, I'm taking the Mac back.
Oh my God. I'm angry at Mitt. I'm angry at Dawson. I'm angry at Joey. I'm angry at the writers. I'm angry at season 5.
Yeah, just anger all around. Like, what the hell? Dawson, don't go make a film about this. Don't
go make another lousy film.
Yeah.
But don't be doing this.
Don't do this. Don't do it.
Don't.
But he did it, Mary. Fuck.
He did it. Of course he did.
We have to live with the consequences.
Yep. All right. Well, that's a wrap on this episode. Sorry, I feel like I dropped a lot more curses than I usually do.
I did too. I had to get it out.
I was really angry. Yeah. You know, we gotta. It's boiling up.
It's better to let it go. Is in the words of Seinfeld, serenity now and sanity later. So gotta let that shit out.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Well, Mary, we got to talk about the dares.
Oh, girl. I looked at my dares today. Yeah, you gave me some weird ones, and I wasn't able to do them.
Mary, I have the same story to tell.
Oh, Christine, you never do them.
Hey, I do them sometimes.
Sometimes you do.
I have done them. I've done them multiple times. More than once.
Yeah, you did them kind of recently, too.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, I give you some credit. I've been slacking lately, so.
Well, maybe
I gotta get my act together.
This week, we can both try
redeem ourselves.
To get this dare down, yes.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
you already have
I got a lot of quotes here.
Oh, good.
So, okay. I'm going to give you some weird ones. I'm going to say you can try to have a conversation with someone and bring up the song Girlfriend in a Coma by the Smiths.
Oh, I could probably do that. I do listen to the Smiths a lot.
So there you go.
So, perfect.
You can say, why is it rich people always have 3 names?
Oh.
I did like Dougie's response to that question, which was the more people you're named after, the more wills you can potentially appear in.
Always have.
Which I thought was funny.
3 names. Oh, Dougie. Yeah.
Okay, and then you can say that somebody is completely the bomb in the middle of the ocean.
I have to say in the middle of the ocean?
Okay, fine. You just have to say someone's completely the bomb.
All right. If I say in the
But
middle
you
of the
get a
ocean,
bonus point. You get
Yes.
a bonus point if you say in the middle of the ocean.
I'm going to try my best to say that because that'd be funny.
Please.
That
please.
person's completely the bomb in the middle of the ocean. Oh, I kind of have an idea. Or I'm going to see if I do it.
Yeah, good.
I'll
do it,
report
please.
back next week, listeners, if I'm able to pull it off.
Oh, we'll see.
Get excited, but don't get too excited.
Oh yeah, don't get your hopes too high there.
Yeah, don't get those hopes too high. All right, Mary, what was that Derry gave you?
Oh, I don't remember. Something terrible that I'm never gonna do.
Yeah, it was a hard one. Was it like make a sign and hold it up? Oh no, it was eat rabbit for $1.
Eat rabbit! I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
If you do it, you have to tell me how it tastes because I'm curious.
Okay, so I have to write down eat rabbit. Okay,
For $1 for lunch.
It's not an option.
$1 rabbit.
Oh my god. Okay, eat rabbit for $1.
Yeah, that's like not really gonna count because you're not gonna do that. But let's see. You could say this. You can thank me later for rocking your world.
Ooh,
That's a pretty easy
sexy.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good Audrey quote there. Oh, this is a good Jen quote when she was doing the back and forth banter on the radio.
Yeah.
People want to be led.
Okay, yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. And should I give you a pen or a Pacey one? Oh, 2 Pacey ones. Pacey one.
Pacey one.
I'll give you nothing's permanent because I like that. And that's not too hard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. No, that's easy. It's shame on me if I can't do it.
It's hard to do. Oh,
true.
man.
Very true. Listeners, this concludes another episode of Dawson Cries.
Thank you for listening. And if you're on social media, specifically Twitter, so are we. We're at WAH Dawson Cries, WAH Dawson Cries. Feel free to follow us, tweet at us, reply to our tweets, like our tweets, retweet our tweets. Just do all that interactive social media stuff with us. It's fun. We enjoy it. We like to get to know you and hear about what you like about the pod, where you're from. I don't know, whatever anecdotes you want to share. If you liked Mary's, I don't remember, Eat the Rich, let us know. And if you're listening on iTunes, please, be invited to leave a 5-star review. We get really excited when we see that pop up. And if you leave a comment or a review, it really makes our day. So if you feel like you have something you've been wanting to tell us and you've been holding back, now is the time. Why not? Why not now?
Now's the time.
Yeah.
We would encourage you. But
listeners, really thank you so much for listening. It's fun. Mary and I really enjoy the pod. And talking about Dawson is a highlight of our weeks. So hopefully you like listening to it as much as we like recording it. And we will be back with another episode next week. And we're looking forward to it already.
Fingers crossed, baby. All right, listeners. It's been fun.
All right. Bye,
Hope
listeners.
to hear from you. Bye.